All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You know, we talk about Barack Obama almost nonstop and with very good reason. But how many times have we all talked about Valerie Jarrett? Some say that she is calling the shots, she is running the show, and she is the one who does care, for better or for worse, as the case may be. And joining us now is author and biographer Carol Felsenthal, who has written a great piece in Politico Magazine saying, "Fire Valerie Jarrett." That's to the point, Carol.
Yeah, right. Can't get more to the point than that.
Well, welcome aboard. Okay, you start the piece by talking about the people that she's driven out, the people that she's had conflicts with, some of the, Robert Gibbs for one, and David Axelrod, and David Plouffe, and others. But talk about her first. How powerful do you believe she is?
I think that she is a unique figure in the modern presidency. You know, other presidents have had their BFFs in the White House, and I wrote a book about Bill Clinton, and it's called Clinton in Exile, so it was about his post-White House years. And he had Terry McAuliffe, a good buddy of his. He used to sleep over at the White House. He was a really good friend, but he was nothing like Valerie Jarrett. And Valerie Jarrett is also unique in that she is the BFF not only of Barack, but also of Michelle. And that gives her an unusual and really interesting kind of power. And it has to do with the marriage between Barack and Michelle, which I wrote about closely because I wrote a long profile of Michelle. So, you know, Michelle wanted her husband, who was the president, i.e. the editor-in-chief of the Harvard Law Review, to get a big law firm job and bring home the big bucks and be a dad to their two girls and be around. And instead, this guy had ambitions to run for office, and for years he was in the lowly Illinois State Senate in Springfield. He had a failed race against Congressman Bobby Rush here in Chicago. And the U.S. Senate nomination fell into his lap because of some very lucky implosions of other candidates, and then he was elected, and then his book took off, and he started making money, and then Michelle came on board. But there's always been this sense in the marriage that Barack owes her something for going along with this really zany idea that a community organizer and state senator could climb up that ladder, and then after a very short time in the U.S. Senate could make his move to the White House.
What you talk about in the piece, how her personal decisions are often affected by who she likes, you know, on personnel matters, and you talk about many Wall Streeters, when they talk to her, she's supposed to be the liaison to the Wall Street community. They find her to be very ignorant of many of the facts. What is her forte?
Her forte in Chicago, you know, for years, I have talked to people in the business community here who dealt with Valerie Jarrett, and the most, you know, frequent phrase that comes up is, you know, rolled their eyes. They didn't think she had a really great grasp of business issues, but she had been at the side of Barack and Michelle Obama since a year before they were married in 1991. Valerie Jarrett was Deputy Chief of Staff to Mayor Richard M. Daley. Michelle Obama, very smart woman, graduated from Princeton and from Harvard Law School. She was working at a big law firm here in Chicago called Sidley & Austin, wasn't happy, sent her resume to the mayor's office. It landed on Valerie's desk. Valerie called her. Michelle came in for an interview. Valerie offered her the job on the spot. There was no, I'll give you a call.
So Carol, we're up against the clock. Not to interrupt, but I'm gathering her forte from what you're saying. And let me ask you very briefly, I don't think she'll be fired. I don't think you do
No,
either.
no
but
way.
will she be a Supreme Court nominee?
Oh, no. No. That would be impossible.
Okay, just asking.
But she will be there when
Ca-
they turn off the lights and exit the White House. Definitely.
All right, Carol, great talking to you. Thank you very much.
Sure, anytime. Bye.
All right, folks, we're coming back with author and journalist Toby Harden. A great story about Afghanistan. Very insightful on this Veterans Day. Don't go away.